Hello, everyone. So, I am making a series called Battle for Plush Island. Wait, no, not Battle for Plush Island. Hold on. Let me rethink that. Oh, yeah. Random Object Show Fightings, otherwise known as ROCF. This is ROCF, or Random Object Show Fighting 1. So, this is based off of Derek Animation's Battle for Plush Island, or BFPI, fighting for something like that, where he takes his plush characters and he pits them up against each other. But mine is a little bit more unique. Basically, I have all of my plushies, obviously, but then I also have all of the tags from the Tag series, which is one I recently started, with the exception of Bubble. Every single plush every single plush that I own currently as of recording this video, with the exception of Marker, is here. Every single tag from the tag cast that is currently here as of recording this video, with the exception of the Bubble plush tag, is here. And then I also, if y'all have not seen my sneak previews, have been redrawing some OSC, or Object Show community YouTubers, and specifically I will be doing Purple Eyed Remoties, aka me, or Purple Eyed Remotie, aka me, Derek Animations, Apoy, or another person on YouTube, Giant Snowball, and finally, last but not least, Hyper Crystal. I will be doing all those characters in part 1, but I decided to include the finished product of Purple Eyed Remotie, or me, and the finished product of Derek Animations in this as well. So yeah, that's how it's going to go. So, our first round. Hold on. Let me move us to the arena. Here we go. The arena. Now, let me look at what our first round is. Alright, got the first round ready. Gotta get it ready. Our first round is Me Phone 4 versus Fan Plush Tag. So that's Me Phone 4, and then that's the Fan Plush Tag. Anyways, you may start. I have the other tags in my hand because I don't want them to blow away. The paper ones are under some plushies, by the way, that's why, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Oh, crap. I'll just put them in my lap, like, right here. Anyways, moving on. Really? I think this is a bit unfair. I can just do this. Oh, wait! Ah! Well, looks like Me Phone 4 is one of the people to move on. I will put the people who are moving on over here, down here, while the other people will, I don't know, move here. Anyways, moving on. Let me go ahead and check our next round's statistics. Hold on. I guess I'll go ahead and slowly but surely get rid of all of them. Next up, we have Teardrop versus Rocky. Okay, sorry, here we go. Okay, where I got Teardrop, now I need Rocky. Okay, anyways, there they are. So yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, looks like that was acid vomit. Well, looks like Rocky moves on, and Teardrop doesn't. Anyways, moving on. Let me go ahead and check the next round. Our next round is Fiery Jr. versus Fiery Plush Tag. Yeah. Ah. I got the specific part of him that isn't fire. That means that Fiery Jr. moves on. And Fiery Plush Tag moves on. Anyways, next up is Me Phone 4. It's Me Phone 4 plush tag, not the plush, but Me Phone 4 plush tag versus Derek Animations. Our first paper one. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Really? I'm up against paper. Nobody can even see me, but here I am. I'm up against paper. Ugh, whatever. Oi! You dare call me paper? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, hold on, man. Ah! Well, that means Derek Animations moves on. Let me put him under the Me Phone 4 plush for just so that he doesn't blow away because he's a piece of paper. Anyways, moving on. That means that Derek Animations moves on and Me Phone 4 plush tag does not. Anyways, moving on to checking for the next round. Our next round is Leafy versus the Nickel plush tag. Oh, it's already there. Good for the Nickel plush tag. Anyways, let's go. Leafy versus Nickel plush tag. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I don't believe in murdering, so I'm not gonna. Well, I guess that gives me a free win. Wait, what? Ah! Well, looks like Leafy is dead, and our first tag moves on, aka Nickel plush tag, which means Leafy does not move on. Anyways, our second plush character does not move on. Anyways, moving on. Because Teardrop was first. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have Fan versus 4. Yeah, Fan versus 4. Well, hold on. Well, let's see who can win. 4. Oh, well, looks like 4 moves on. Haha. See, this is my redemption arc, people. And it can be in both places, too. It's gonna be an AIPFB, too. Anyways, moving on from that. Fan does not make it on, but 4 does. Anyways, moving on. Coiny, and next up is Coiny versus the loser plush tag. Do note that most of these rounds were selected by random wheel spinner, but the rest of the rounds will be randomly selected by me, picking random ones to go on to the next round. Anyways, moving on. So, let's go. Coiny, loser plush tag, and Coiny versus each other. Anyways, moving on. Coiny versus loser plush tag. 3, 2, 1, go. This is going to be easy. Ha! Oh, no, you don't. Wait, what? Well, looks like that means that loser plush tag also moves on. Our second ever tag to win. And our fourth ever plush to lose. Anyways, moving on. Let me check the next round. Our next round is going to be loser versus Ice Cube. Anyways, let's go. Loser versus Ice Cube. Loser versus Ice Cube. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on! No! Ah! Okay, sorry, y'all. I had a heart attack for a second there. I may have accidentally thrown Loser a little bit too far. He nearly fell into my pool. Fiery did that once, but it was only his bottom, so he was recoverable. Anyways, moving on. That means Ice Cube moves on. Ice Cube, be careful next time. I don't care! Just like more, I don't like being eliminated within the first episode! Shut up. You made it pretty darn far. Yeah, but still! I was up against people who had an arc! And other important people! Yeah, I know, but shut up. That's just how life is. Grand reality is cruel and punishing, but hey, at least you made it on to the next round. Okay, anyways, moving on. So, our next round is going to be none other than Fiery versus me, aka Fiery versus Purple-Eyed Remoties. Or Purple-Eyed Remotie, not Purple-Eyed Remoties. Purple-Eyed Remotie. Fiery versus Purple-Eyed Remotie. 3, 2, 1, go. Ha ha, I can just burn you. Really? Try me. Fine. Oh, well, dang it. Oh, no, you don't. Whoa! Omae wa mo shindeyu. Nani? Ah! Oh my gosh. Please be careful, me. Why? You accidentally almost knocked Fire Jr. into the pool. Oh my gosh. So sorry. Anyways, moving on. That means Purple-Eyed Remotie, or me, moves on as well. But Fiery does not. So I need to go ahead and put him. Anyways. Next up is the Rocky plush tag or Rocky plush tag versus Pin. Or the other Pin that's left. Both of them are still left there. I'm so sorry. Alrighty then. The Rocky plush tag. Or Rocky plush tag versus Pin. Anyways, moving on. Rocky plush tag versus Pin. Let's go. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Too small. Anyways, that means Pin moves on. And the Rocky plush tag does not. Anyways, our next round is going to be Pin versus Bubble. Anyways, Pin versus Bubble. Pin versus Bubble. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait! Pin, we can talk about it! And she's been popped. Well, looks like that means that Pin moves on. Yay! Let's go! Anyways, moving on. That means Bubble does not. Anyways, moving on. Our next round is going to be Woody versus the Test Tube plush tag, which the Test Tube plush tag is actually on top of the pile of the tag. So yippee. Yep! So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Test Tube plush tag versus Woody, or Woody versus Test Tube plush tag. Anyways, Woody versus Test Tube plush tag. Woody versus Test Tube plush tag. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God! Ooh, that hurt right here. Anyways, moving on. That means Test Tube plush tag moves on, and Woody does not. So sorry for your balls. Anyways, moving on. Our second to last round before we move on to the rounds, where the round one winners move on to possibly win, is nickel versus the pin plush tag. So, yeah. Pin plush tag, nickel. Pin plush tag versus nickel, or nickel versus pin plush tag. Anyways, nickel versus pin plush tag. Nickel versus pin plush tag. Let's go. This is gonna be easy. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought. No. Well, looks like that means nickel moves on, and the pin plush tag does not. Anyways, that means our finale round for the part one round is going to be none other than bot versus test tube, or test tube versus bot. Anyways, bot versus test tube, bot versus test tube. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I don't want to hurt you, bot. Well, too bad. Even if you are my creator, that still doesn't mean I can't betray you. Well, I hope you don't think I betrayed you, because I didn't. I just wanted to move on. It's okay. Oh. Recover! Be recovered! Okay, I'm back. Okay, anyways, moving on. That means bot moves on and test tube does not. Anyways. On to the next few rounds, which I will be randomly selecting. Okay, so first up is going to be... Hold on, let me get this out of the way now that I don't need any more and I can full screen. Yeah, that's much better. Anyways, Mi Phone 4 versus Pen, and then Mi Phone 4. So Mi Phone 4 versus Pen. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah! Oh my gosh, my screen. Wow. Well, that was easier than I thought. Anyways, that means that Mi Phone 4 does not make it on, but Pen does. Anyways, moving on. Next up is Bot versus Rocky. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, looks like that was acid vinegar too. Anyways, there we go. Moving on. So that means that Bot does not move on, and Rocky does. Anyways, moving on. So next up is going to be Purple-Eyed Remotes versus 4. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, I've heard way louder sounds, like my PE bell during my classes. I'm talking about me, by the way. Hi. Anyways, moving on. Dang it. Yeah! Ah! Well, looks like Purple-Eyed Remotes moves on, and 4 does not. Anyways, I'll let Pin make sure that Purple-Eyed Remotes does not float away, because she's paper. Anyways, moving on to our next round, which will be Derek Animations versus Pin is in the E-Pin. Oh, no, you don't! Let's go! Anyways, moving on. That means Derek Animations moves on, and Pin does not. Anyways, moving on. So, next up is Test Tube Plush Tag versus Nickel Plush Tag. Anyways, moving on. Ah! So sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh, I knew this was gonna happen. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the chase. Nickel died, so that means Test Tube moves on. So yeah, Nickel Plush Tag does not move on, but Test Tube Plush Tag does move on. By the way, I might put these two videos together, but I accidentally pressed stop recording, so yeah. Anyways, moving on. Next up is none other than Ice Cube versus Loser Plus Tag. No freaking what? I'm gonna beat my dad! Anyways, moving on. Shutting up, Ice Cube. That means that Loser Plus Tag moves on. Third square. And I'm fully shutting up Ice Cube. And Ice Cube does not move on. Anyways, moving on. Our final round, or our finale round, is down to Nickel versus Fiery Jr. Anyways, moving on. Whoa, okay, so that means Nickel moves on, and Fiery Jr. does not. Anyways, moving on. Our next round will be Pen versus Nickel. Anyways, moving on. I still have a little bit of HP left. Anyways, moving on. That means Nickel moves on. Anyways, moving on. I'm trying to find places to put these guys. Anyways, there we go. Anyways, moving on. Next up is the Loser Plush Tag versus Derek Animations. Well, looks like that means Derek Animations moves on, and the Loser Plush Tag does not. Anyways, moving on. Next up is the Rocky Plush Tag. No, not the Rocky Plush Tag. The Test Tube Plush Tag versus Rocky. By the way, Purple Eyed Remotes automatically gets immunity into this round since there isn't enough fights for her to be featured in them. Yep! That's her saying yay. Anyways, moving on. Test Tube Plush Tag. Oh, I'll go ahead and put her over here. Test Tube Plush Tag versus Rocky. Anyways, moving on. Once again, acid vomit. So that means the Test Tube Plush Tag does not move on, but Rocky does. Anyways, moving on. Next up is Purple Eyed Remotes versus Nickel. I did it! Yep! Anyways, moving on. That means Purple Eyed Remotes moves on, and Nickel does not. Anyways, for our last round for this one, it's none other than Derek Animations versus Rocky. Anyways, moving on. Hello! So much for your acid vomit! Which that was in fact acid vomit, but anyways, moving on. That means that Rocky does not move on, and that Derek Animations does move on. So our finale round is Purple Eyed Remotes, otherwise known as me, versus Derek Animations. Anyways, moving on. You know what? You've done so much for me that I'll let you in. All right. Free of charge. Yay! Yeah! So that therefore means that Derek Animations is the first ever winner of the random object show fightings, aka ROC. Anyways, that's all. Bye!